The salt paradox. Salt. We love it. We sprinkle it on everything. It's the flavor enhancer we can't live without. Or can we? For decades, we've been warned about the dangers of salt: high blood pressure, heart disease, and kidney failure. That's true, but gaining a full understanding of salt is crucial. In the next 10 minutes, we're diving deep into salt, exploring the surprising truth about how much salt you really need, and what happens when you get too much, or not enough. The American salt overload. Here's a startling fact. Salt consumption in the U.S. has skyrocketed by 50% in the last 40 years. The average American now consumes a staggering 3,400 milligrams of sodium per day, nearly double the recommended amount. So, what's the big deal? Why is too much salt so bad for us? Imagine your bloodstream as a carefully balanced ecosystem. Your kidneys work tirelessly to maintain the perfect ratio of water and salt. Overloading your body with sodium can throw its natural balance into chaos. Salt attracts water. So when you have too much salt in your blood, water is pulled from your cells to dilute it. This increases the volume of blood flowing through your veins, putting extra strain on your heart and arteries. Over time, this leads to high blood pressure. The short-term benefits of reducing salt. Here's some good news. You don't need to wait years to see the benefits of cutting back on salt. Even a small reduction can make a big difference. Let's say you cut your daily sodium intake down to between 1,500 and 2,300 milligrams. What happens? Almost immediately, your kidneys start to regulate your blood pressure more effectively. Recent studies suggest that high salt levels can amplify your body's stress response. And if you're prone to bloating, that uncomfortable, puffy feeling might be directly linked to your salt intake. Studies show that reducing sodium can significantly decrease bloating, making you feel lighter and more comfortable. The long-term game. Healthier heart. Longer life. The real magic of a low-sodium diet lies in the long term. A study in rural China showed that reducing salt intake significantly reduced the risk of strokes, major cardiovascular events, and even death within just 5 years. So, how did they do it? The study participants simply swapped out 30% of their regular table salt with potassium chloride salt. It's a clever trick, adding a salty flavor without the sodium overload. Plus, most people are deficient in potassium anyway, so it's a win-win. This simple change proves that small tweaks to your diet can yield massive health benefits down the road. The dark side of salt deprivation. But wait, before you toss your salt shaker into the nearest trash can, there's another side to this story. What happens if you completely cut sodium out of your diet? You might think the lower, the better, but eliminating salt completely is not only difficult, it can be outright dangerous. Sodium is essential for life. It's crucial for nerve signaling, muscle function, and nutrient transport. Without enough sodium, your body enters a state called hyponatremia, and it is not pretty. Instead of holding on to water, your body starts to aggressively get rid of it, leading to severe dehydration. Within weeks, you could experience nausea, muscle twitching, and even brain swelling, which can lead to confusion, seizures, coma, and even death. And here's a critical point. If you try to rapidly correct hyponatremia by flooding your body with sodium, you can trigger a condition called osmotic demyelination, which can cause irreversible brain damage. The Goldilocks zone. Finding the right balance. The lesson here is that moderation is key. Finding that Goldilocks zone, not too much, not too little, is crucial for optimal health. And here's a crucial point to consider. Low-sodium diets aren't for everyone. Some studies suggest that overly restrictive salt intake can negatively impact mental clarity and even increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. If you're a healthy individual who eats mostly whole foods, follows a low-carb diet, or engages in intense exercise, you might need to increase your salt intake to replenish what you lose through sweat. The key is to listen to your body. If you're craving salt, your body might be telling you something. But if you find yourself repulsed by it, that's a sign to cut back. As always, consult with your healthcare professional to determine what's right for you, especially if you have underlying health conditions like high blood pressure or kidney disease. Because every body is different, and salt sensitivities vary. For example, women of all ethnicities and age groups have been shown to be more sensitive to salt, so higher salt diets may pose a bigger risk to their health. Potassium, the unsung hero. While sodium often takes the spotlight, potassium plays an equally vital role in maintaining our health. These two electrolytes work in tandem to regulate fluid balance, nerve signals, and muscle contractions. Ideally, our diets should provide more potassium than sodium. However, the typical American diet tends to do the opposite, leading to an imbalance that can elevate blood pressure and increase the risk of heart disease. Increasing your intake of potassium-rich foods, such as leafy greens, beans, and sweet potatoes, can help counteract the effects of high sodium and support overall cardiovascular health. Insulin's role and dietary strategies. Beyond its well-known function in blood sugar regulation, insulin also influences sodium retention in the kidneys. Elevated insulin levels, often resulting from high carbohydrate intake, can cause the body to hold on to more sodium, potentially leading to increased blood pressure. Moreover, high insulin levels can affect potassium balance, further disrupting the delicate interplay between these essential minerals. To promote a healthier balance, consider moderating your carbohydrate consumption and focusing on whole, unprocessed foods. This approach can help regulate insulin levels, reduce sodium retention, and improve potassium status, contributing to better blood pressure control and overall well-being. Quick and easy ways to reduce sodium. And finally, here are a few simple strategies to reduce sodium in your diet. Give up prepackaged foods. Choose no-sodium versions instead. Dine out at restaurants less frequently. Restaurant food tends to be loaded with salt. Create abundant flavor at home. Experiment with citrus, herbs, and spices. Add umami to your cooking routine. Think mushrooms, tomatoes, or a little parmesan. Make it spicy. Jalapenos, smoked paprika, or red pepper flakes can liven up the flavor just as much as a dash of salt. So, is salt your silent killer or your body's best friend? The answer, as always, is it depends. It's all about finding that Goldilocks zone and understanding your individual needs. Stay salty, but not too salty. And that's it for today. I hope this video has given you some valuable insights into salt and empowered you to take control of your health. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Share it with your friends and family. Let me know your experiences and tips in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any future uploads. Your support helps me keep creating content. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.